Trust myself. I don't, even when I make the movies, I have to write everything down. Everyone knows that you really don't make pictures by yourself, and I accept this tonight on behalf of...
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. But before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Kevin Costner might not be a household name now, but back in the 80s, he was the heartthrob. He was at the peak of his career in the 80s and 90s with several hit movies that wowed the audience. He also won an Academy Award for his first movie as a director, and everything took pace. However, things haven't been the same for him now, and his career took a turn towards the questionable. Here are 10 things you didn't know about Kevin Costner. Number 10. Best Director Oscar. Kevin Costner's acting career was kind of its own, but his directing career was also a hit. For him, the highlight of his time in the industry was when he won the 1991 Oscar Award for the movie Dances with Wolves. He played the lead role in the movie while also co-producing it, making the movie his directorial debut. It was a huge hit on the box office, earning over $420 million. The critics and audience loved it, making the movie a huge hit. Besides this, Costner also had the honor of being nominated for the Oscars a handful of times and winning 6 of those too.
Everyone knows that you really don't make pictures by yourself, and I accept this tonight on behalf of my friends.
Number 9. English accent. Kevin was a hit in the 1980s and 90s. He starred in several movies that made it to be big on the box office, and one of these movies was Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. This 1991 blockbuster was one of the most successful moves of his career. It has the perfect cast and everyone was American, but there was one problem among all this. The English folklore should have had English characters to make it look original. For this, Costner tried faking the British accent, but miserably failed at it. He had the intention of being English, but the director suggested otherwise because it wasn't working out.
Brought this misery on us, Luxley.
It's Nottingham trying to divide us.
We are divided, rich boy. I'm not a...
Number 8. Biggest star in the world. Gen Z might not know it, but Kevin Costner was once the biggest box office star in the world. From 1980 onwards, he made several hit movies and was famous for The Silver Dew, American Flyers, and The Untouchables. All of these made sure that Costner was the new actor in town who was a must-have in movies for them to reach heights. From 1988 to 1992, Costner worked in 6 movies, each one of which was massive hits. They were loved by the audience.
It is, and making sense of who they are, you know, the 3 little ones, and it's just crazy.
Do you find that your older children...
Number 7. Family Man. Despite being a famous actor and in high demand, Costner never forgot about his family. He wanted to give them quality time, which is why he took 4 years off during his acting days to raise his children. He has kids from a few previous relationships and 3 with his current wife. Regardless of the situation with them, he takes care of each of them and provides for all. Rather than spending insane amounts of time on shoots and praying for his personal success, he tries to give quality time at home and pray for his children's well-being.
How old are your kids, by the way?
Well, they go from 4 to 31, so, you know, but...
4 to 30, I have a similar situation myself.
Exactly.
Number 6. Musician. Kevin Costner might be a celebrated actor. One thing you must also know is that he is a professional musician, singer, and has his own band too. During the 4 years he took off for family time, he spent a little of it developing music and going on a small tour with his band named Kevin Costner and the Modern West. The band plays country music, and Costner is the pianist. The sound of him playing the piano must sound good in the house.
You know, I'm doing all right, and pray and hope that the same thing is happening for you. I know it's not easy.
Number 5. Humanitarian. Costner has earned an insane amount of wealth from his time in the industry, but this hasn't led him to become a negligent individual who doesn't care about others or the environment. He is super kind, humble, and generous towards everything and everyone around him. One of his companies was able to come up with a machine that separated water from oil. This helped his brother clean a few oil spills on the Gulf of Mexico. He doesn't shy away from giving away money for causes that help others and the environment.
We all have friends that you start with, and it's like, who gets there first, right? Who gets to the finish line? And then there's a lot of our friends behind.
Number 4. Put on weight for a role. Actors have to pull off all types of feats to make their character on the show seem real and legitimate. This includes shaving their heads and putting on or losing weight. Costner had to gain 15 pounds of weight for his role in Highwayman. He played the lead, Frank Hamer, in the movie. Although the movie wasn't a big hit and was rated 58% on Rotten Tomatoes, we do know that Costner is a committed actor because he took on this challenge for his role.
Might be good to have Doctor look at you sometime.
I ain't got no bulletin.
Number 3. Apologies from Madonna. Kevin Costner was at the peak of his career in 1991, but there was another star who was more popular than him at the time. It was Madonna. During that time, she was shooting for a documentary, In Bed with Madonna, when Costner made an appearance on the BTS of the film. The camera crew caught the interaction between them, and it was not the most pleasant meeting ever. Kevin Costner appreciated her and described her show as neat. As it appeared, Madonna didn't like this remark and ridiculed him as he left the room. Costner said in an interview later how he was embarrassed with the situation and was hurt too. He was only trying to appreciate her. Regardless, Madonna made amends later, and Costner said he forgave her.
At this house, I find myself washing off groceries on our front porch.
Number 2. Morgan Freeman and Unforgiven. When Dances with the Wolves won the Oscar, things changed for Costner and the Western genre. The film's success gave motivation to others in the industry to test their luck out with the Western genre. One of these was the movie Unforgiven, which later also won 2 Oscars. No one believed in the script of this movie before. It was lying idle for many years. Things turned around for that script when it landed on Kevin Costner's table. He presented the script to Morgan Freeman hoping he would be interested in it. And as we know it, he was. The film went on ahead with Freeman and was a huge hit on the box office.
Two. Hold it. Now hold it. Now that's 2. But after that, it comes out of your own pocket. You hear me, Skinny?
Number 1. Wins Golden Globe Award. Back in the day, producing and directing films was the real deal. But Costner challenged that and made a TV miniseries that, just like a few of his others, was a massive hit. The small screen might have been less prestigious back then. However, now it's equally important as the big screen. Costner made the miniseries Hatfields and McCoys in 2012. And the series was a hit. So much so that it went on ahead to win an Emmy and a Golden Globe Award. Under the History Channel's production, Costner worked alongside Kevin Reynolds and came up with a masterpiece. Costner was widely praised for his role in the series.
If I didn't thank Leslie Greif and Nancy Dubuque at History Channel, that would be a mistake. But all the people that have...
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.